You've met this person. They're charming, almost magnetically so. They take credit for your ideas without blinking. They lie to your face and somehow make you feel guilty about it. They climb faster than anyone else, and nobody can quite explain why. You walk away from conversations with them feeling vaguely used. Here's the thing, you may not have met a villain. You may have met someone who scores exceptionally high on what psychologists call the Dark Triad, and they are thriving in your office right now. Today, we're going inside one of psychology's most disturbing findings. Not that dark personality types exist, but that the corporate world may be perfectly designed to reward them. The Dark Triad is a cluster of 3 overlapping personality traits, first defined by researchers Paulus and Williams in 2002. 1. Narcissism, an inflated sense of self-importance, a deep need for admiration, and a striking lack of empathy. Narcissists aren't just vain. They genuinely believe they are exceptional, that rules don't fully apply to them, and that others exist largely to serve their goals. 2. Machiavellianism, named after the Renaissance political philosopher Niccolo Machiavelli. This is a cold, calculating worldview, a willingness to manipulate, deceive, and exploit others to achieve personal goals. Machiavellians play the long game. They are patient, strategic, and deeply cynical about human nature. 3. Psychopathy, not the Hollywood serial killer. Subclinical psychopathy, the kind that walks into your Monday morning meeting, is characterized by low empathy, high impulsivity, thrill-seeking, and a remarkable immunity to guilt and anxiety. Individually, each of these is concerning. Together, they form a personality profile that is, in many environments, incredibly difficult to compete with, and one of those environments is the modern corporation. Here's what no management book will tell you. Corporate structures weren't designed to filter out dark triad personalities. In many ways, they were designed to elevate them. Think about what we reward in professional environments. Confidence, even when it's unearned. Dominance in meetings and negotiations. Ruthlessness dressed up as decisive leadership. The ability to stay calm under pressure, which psychopaths do naturally because they don't feel stress the same way you do. Impression management, performing for the people above you while extracting value from those below. Research published in the Journal of Business Ethics found that dark triad traits, particularly psychopathy and narcissism, were significantly overrepresented among senior executives compared to the general population. One landmark British study found that roughly 1 in 5 corporate executives displayed psychopathic traits at a clinical level, compared to about 1 in 100 in the general population. Let that land for a second. The same personality structure found in prison populations is found at 4 times the rate in the C-suite. So how does it actually work? What does a dark triad personality do at work? They master first impressions. Research shows that narcissists and psychopaths are rated as highly likable, competent, and charismatic in initial encounters. They read social cues rapidly. They say the right things. They look the part. By the time their behavior reveals itself, they've already built a coalition of people who will defend them. They identify gatekeepers and work upward. Dark triad individuals are exquisitely attuned to power. They charm those above them relentlessly while treating peers and subordinates as tools. This is sometimes called kiss-up, kick-down behavior. And it works because the people making promotion decisions only ever see the charm. They take credit and distribute blame with surgical precision. In success, they were central. In failure, someone else dropped the ball. This isn't accidental. It's a deliberate, practiced pattern. They are immune to the anxiety that stops the rest of us. Most people don't push for the promotion they want because of fear, of rejection, of seeming arrogant, of rocking the boat. Psychopaths don't experience that friction. They ask, they push, they persist. Boldness, when unopposed, looks like confidence. They manufacture loyalty through selective vulnerability. High-functioning Dark Triad types will often share a personal story with a colleague, something that makes them seem human and relatable. This is strategic intimacy. It creates a feeling of being chosen, of being trusted. And once you feel special to someone, you defend them. This isn't just an abstract personality study. There are real victims. Research consistently shows that working under a Dark Triad manager correlates with higher rates of burnout, anxiety, and depression among employees. Workplace bullying, gaslighting, and what psychologists call workplace mobbing, where a target is systematically isolated and undermined, are disproportionately linked to Dark Triad leadership. Whistleblowers get retaliated against. High performers who threaten the narrative get pushed out. Talented people leave industries entirely. And the tragedy is, organizations often blame turnover on culture or compensation. They rarely look at the individual who's been quietly poisoning the well for years, because that individual has made themselves indispensable to the people making the diagnosis. The company loses institutional knowledge, morale, and good people. The Dark Triad individual gets promoted. So what do you do if you recognize this pattern? Either in a colleague, a boss, or maybe even in yourself. First, name it, but privately. Don't walk into HR saying my boss is a psychopath. Instead, document specific behaviors, dates, incidents, witnesses. Dark Triad individuals are skilled at making accusers look unstable. Evidence is your foundation. Second, protect your ideas and contributions. Send recap emails after verbal conversations. Copy relevant people. Create a paper trail, not paranoidly, but consistently. Third, build lateral alliances. Dark Triad managers thrive on isolation. If you're connected to peers, mentors, and cross-functional colleagues, you're much harder to marginalize. Fourth, know your worth externally. The most dangerous thing you can do is make one person, especially this kind of person, your only professional lifeline. Stay networked. Keep your resume quietly current. And fifth, understand that leaving is not failure. Sometimes the most strategically intelligent thing you can do is exit an environment that structurally rewards pathology. That's not quitting. That's self-preservation in the face of a rigged game. The Dark Triad didn't infiltrate corporate America. In many ways, corporate America built the door and left it open. The question isn't whether these personalities exist in your workplace. They almost certainly do. The question is whether the systems around you are designed to check them or to reward them. Psychology gives us the framework. Organizations have to decide what to do with it, and maybe so do you. If this video made you think of someone or made you look inward, drop a comment below. And if you want more on the psychology of power, manipulation, and how personality shapes the workplace, subscribe. We go deep here.